Welcome to Property Investments UK, and today we're going to be looking at 3 mistakes very often people make when it comes to buying and viewing a buy-to-let property, and that you might be currently making in your property portfolio purchases at the moment. So the first mistake is not understanding the vendor's reason for selling the property. Very few people actually ask the estate agents or the vendor what their true reason is for selling that property, and it's important. It's important to understand whether it's maybe an issue or a problem with the local area, maybe a problem with the neighbours, and you may not always get that kind of answered genuinely or correctly, but you can certainly get a feel for if the estate agent knows, and if the vendor knows but maybe not telling you kind of the right information. But simply asking that one question can give you a lot more understanding as whether that property deal is really a good deal, or if that property has a legitimate reason for sale, which is going to be key to making sure you buy the right properties and certainly avoid the wrong ones. The second mistake many people make when buying a buy-to-let property is going on the estate agent's word for the potential for renting that property out. Now, not all estate agents are set up as letting agents. They won't always have an understanding or background on how successful a particular area might be for rentals, or how easy a particular property might be to let out. So just simply going on the estate agent's word for it, I'd say take as a word of caution, because when it comes to renting that property out, this is going to be an investment for you over the long term. It's important that you understand if that property is going to work, not just for the next 6 months, but potentially 6 years, 10 years, 20 years, if you're looking for a long-term kind of potential property as a buy-to-let investment. So I'd always recommend speaking to a number of local letting agents, as well as taking kind of the opinion from the seller of that property or the estate agent on that property with a pinch of salt. You want to get guidance and advice from different areas to make sure you've got an educated and really a rounded idea of whether that property is going to work as a rental investment. The third mistake many people make when it comes to buying a buy-to-let property is trying to budget the potential refurbishment costs. It's very easy to miss some of the potential costs of getting that property up to a lettable standard once you've purchased it as a buy-to-let. It may require some electrical rewiring work, it may require a brand new boiler, or simply could be currently lived in, and when the current tenants or the homeowners move out, you might have a series of kind of paint works or decorative works to do on the property, maybe new carpets throughout. There could be a whole host of things, so it's important to budget correctly what the potential cost might be to get that property to a buy-to-let rentable standard. So don't just physically go and view a property and take the owner's word for what the condition is, what the age of the boiler is. Make notes, take pictures if you're able to, speak to refurbishment teams and get an understanding for what the true cost of that refurbishment might be. If you then take into account those 3 factors, that'll help you avoiding a lot of the general and easy mistakes that many people make when it comes to buying a buy-to-let property. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this content and you'd like to join our free online property training course, we've got a link for it on this page. And in there we cover a range of different property strategies to help you get started, either building a long-term property portfolio or creating a cash-flowing property business. We also look at ways to increase your return on investment with any of the properties you're maybe considering. And we also have a couple of cheat sheets and downloadable documents in there as well. Simply click on the link to join the free training course today.